Hello, this is our 2024 brand new Airstream Interstate all-wheel drive with the E1 package motorhome that we just did 2 nights of camping in. It's a little buggy as we've been driving all over. You can see we picked the silver color. It has the canopy. The door with the screen doors open, the side vents are open. And the logo. We have the back telling everybody that it's a new car and what it is, with all the sensors and the camera, and the side with all the hookups. And again, there's some sensors over here. I just don't know where they are. That is the outside of the new Interstate. It's on the 2023 chassis. The Mercedes-Benz. We're parked up here on the Blue Ridge Mountains on Skyline Parkway, having just finished lunch. Let's take a look at the inside of the Airstream 2024 all-wheel drive van, Interstate, and see how we like it. First of all, it's a really easy open door. You can see walking. They have one handle over here, but it's a stretch. There's nothing on this side. So make sure you use this because this says do not grab, not a grab handle. So use that to get in, put you in, easy to close. It's afternoon, hot sun come in, so we have the shades down because it can get very hot very quickly. Let's look at the front here. We have 3 doors that open on the front of the chassis, which is great. You can see there's the driver's one with a key thing. Oh, I've just learned. Oh, that's been closed the whole time. Here's the middle one. It has 3 of these funky indents and a 12-volt. Plus a wireless charging station. Unless your phone is exactly the size of the wireless charging station, it just constantly charges on and off. Not really useful. So this is useful. Then these, open these up, had just seen those. Then another one just like the driver's side for that important paperwork that you have to keep. Why is this not closing all of a sudden? Paperwork is in the way, so there you go. Make sure there's no paperwork in the way. This is a handy little area for keeping all your books. We keep the parks book that we use. This bit here is big enough for both your cell phone, and I keep my Kindle in that because it's easy to get to if the dog, especially if the dog's in my lap. You have these. This is easy to tell. Heated seat, goes up and down, front and back. Don't be a short person in here because I can't hit if I'm sitting all the way down, my feet don't touch the floor. Don't know much about the driver's side because unless it's an emergency, I'm not driving this. Besides this opening, you can also open the side door with that. And then underneath, down here, you have another one of these funky ended cords and another 12 volt. So don't come your first day expecting this to work without the funky ended cords for your phones, because you can't charge them in the front. This I'm not quite sure. We use it, my husband has his phone set up so that using this, the television goes through all the speakers that are in this here, so that's really neat. The seat belt goes all the way down. As I'm short, it's already there. You can have it go up, but that doesn't work for me. Everybody talks about these pads, and the voltage system. It's really easy to turn on. We keep it on all the time unless we're having the system off longer periods. This will be my husband's desk area. Another light. This is both a big version of that other one where you can do everything, and then this is a voltage system. You can see the batteries are 100%. We have the air conditioner on. It's plugged in too. I just make sure this has a lot of time remaining on it. Here we have the pantry, also the food shelf. My husband didn't bring in the food, the extra food left for the dogs. As you can see, unless you have this open all the way, these don't open at all. So make sure there is nothing behind here that will keep this from opening. Pantry shelves are set at different levels. There's a light you can turn on if you need it. I don't think it stays on, so we leave it off. Here's the refrigerator. We have a clock closed. It's on if the voltage system is on. So if you need to defrost the voltage system, you defrost the fridge, turn off the voltage system, make sure you have these set so these things can't go all the way in, so you don't have the mold and mildew issue. At night, you need to make sure that this is locked closed, because if it's open a little bit, which you won't know, it will want to defrost. Here is the sink with our dirty sponge in it. Great size. My husband uses it all the time. After you're done, there's no air that gets in here much, so either keep the sink top off, but definitely don't keep a wet sponge because it will mildew. But on that, it works great. We have hot water. This will turn spray. This one here, you can see we keep a tape measure. I usually put the sponge in there. We also have the bag clips because it's an easy way to keep it. Boom. Now you have to watch it. Some of these doors close really fast and hard. This is the trash can. We like the trash can. We didn't think we would. What we don't like is this space underneath the towel rack. As you see, it's a great place to put stuff. I think maybe if you have a full timing it, extra medicine, extra cleaning product, but once you put the paper towels on there, it's, other than putting our soap in there at the very edge, it's a useless space. Having had a secondary door there to access that space would make it much easier. Another pan down here. Our bits and pieces. We have found that if you have too much weight, these latches don't latch well, so we will be talking to, you can actually see that one's had issues. We gotta talk to Airstream about that. The upright cabinets all have this beautiful, you can see up here, they all have, even a little space here, all have carpeted it, which is great because things don't slide. You have a lip right here to keep them from coming forward. So we use these a lot. There is some regular size USB cable. There's 2 on this side, and somewhere there's 2 here. Now what's great here is you have this little space here that they've actually, just a little space, not big. I charge and put my cell phone and watch in there, or my Kindle can go in there while it's charging. Keeps it up off the way. Great. These lights, all these little lights you see, you can turn them on and off manually. So that's great. Another set of what's going on here for the screen. And then this is the hot water system. My job is always to make sure these here are not orange. If these are on and orange, then, and we're supposed to be moving, I turn them off. More of these. This big one here is where we keep all our bedding. Light comes on automatically. We also have the Airstream information. We keep sheet, just all the bedding, the pillows in there. When the towels are dry, we put them in there. As it's just the 2 of us, we've taken off the rest, the headrest, because we don't need those. We really don't need these either, but we keep them in there for when we're hanging out on the couch. These are really, really cool. Let me go get you a cup. Oh, maybe this one will do. This is a, so when you put a cup in here, it has it so the cup goes that way. The other thing, I don't have it right now, you can set your Kindle or your cell phone or something little there upright, and it stays upright. I love those, use them all the time. 2 more outlets there. Good to know that although there are things here, there's no space. You could put some paperwork, some folders that you need to underneath there. But it looks like all electrical stuff, and again, stuff I don't touch, only good for little stuff. The air conditioner's easy, although I have to say, again, I'm really short, guys, really, really short. Trying to get those down and get those out to clean them is not easy. I have to either try to find something to make me taller, or just get a tall person to do a non-short person job, but easy to run. That is all over here. I just simply set cool, high, or cool low. If you put it on auto, you put it on auto, it turns on and off all night long, so you won't sleep. You know, you say you want it 80 degrees in here, it's 81, so it's on right now. This is the bathroom. Again, probably the only place I feel claustrophobic. Right now we have a little mixed up where the fan is on sensor instead of this light being on sensor. I also have 2 regular lights you can have on here. This goes up. This is my toilet holder. Not ideal, but being short again, I can't reach if I'm on the toilet because I can't even put my feet on the floor. So that is not an ideal situation. This is definitely not set up for a short person. There is no real space to put the soap, so you can see we just keep it right there. This is big enough for soap and shower stuff for when you take a quick shower. And everybody knows this is the shower line. I haven't used it. Goes back in, zip it up. And the shower curtain, and it sticks. Here I am. It sticks right here to keep the water from going, and a really good mirror. I like the mirror. And then we keep our hand towel on this. Now this is the microwave. We haven't used this yet. You can tell because it has all the stickers on it. We put our hand towel for the kitchen and the dish towel on that. Multiple remotes that are in these containers. Another outlet up here. We use it to put the coffee machine in. This is working great. It's wonderful that the fact you make hamburgers, you know, you do the meat in here. Because it's electric, there's no extra heat going in. So if it's 95 outside and you have the AC running, you're only putting the heat to the pan and to the food, not into the air on top of it as if it was propane like we used to. So I think that is it. We have some of our space back here for some paperwork. One of them has it. My husband's table and area is not set up. This has something to do with the airbags and the jacks, but I don't know. Another thing, we flopped that off. And I think that is it. And to turn it off, it's really easy, because that's the next thing. You see, we have all the lights on. The fridge is on. Actually, I will let me turn the fridge, open the fridge up, so that it will defrost. And this is not the easiest to open. But close this up. Now this frosting will go into this, so make sure that it's closed up there. That is closed like that. We come over here. I'm gonna be nice to everything. Let's turn this off. We turn off the cool. We turn off the auto. Turn it to auto. It will turn right off. We'll lower all the blinds. Press the lower blind. That finishes lowering the blinds. And there's the auto off. And when I turn this button, it takes a few seconds. And you will see it go dark here in a second. While it's figuring it out, it's blinking, letting us know it's going to be dark soon. I don't know why it's taking so long. Usually it's quick and easy. But it seems to be slow today. That's still on. No. I'll leave that on. Turn off the lights. Master off. Tell my husband that's an issue. Open this back up, and I will see you for tomorrow. Have a great day.